Hi everybody, I'm Barry and welcome to another episode of Boners with Barry. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. McStud got me this. It's been a while, guys. I've been busy, with the holidays and all. Um and my ding ding. But happy New Year. Mmm. I can feel a warmth in my taint area that I haven't felt before. But anyways, let's just get into the milk and eggs of the subject, shall we? Have you guys ever gotten a boner looking at LeSandra? I mean, seriously, just look at her. Super sexy, super sexy. Um, but here's my thing though. If you happen to get a boner, when you see her in person, it's way different than like on a picture because it's really dangerous if you see her in person and you have a boner. Because like the other day, Grandma invited her into the house because she was just kind of standing outside by the street, and she thought she might be cold. And Grandma had just finished the meatloaf. She got it out of the oven, and thought that since LeSandra always has meat in her mouth, that she might like some meatloaf. So I was gonna come upstairs and like say hi to her. Then Grandma pulls me off to the side into the other room, and she says, I should stop being a little bitch because I can go get some real pussy from LeSandra before she leaves. And I was like, okay, Grandma. It's weird because the whole time LeSandra was there, I was asking her where her cat was, if I could see her cat. And she would just lift her dress up and say, it's right here. But all I saw every time that she lifted her dress up was like, it looked like a pinky finger with pit slaps. It was kind of gross looking, and I'm like, that's not a cat, LeSandra. But anyways, we ended up eating dinner at the dinner table, which was weird because we never do that. And I realized I couldn't stop staring at LeSandra's boobies. They were just kind of reminding me of Grandma's, except LeSandra's didn't hang down to her waistband. And I think she caught me looking at her sin pillows once because she winked at me. And then I felt her foot touch my ding-ding under the table. And then after that, I was just trying not to get splinters in my boner from the bottom of the dinner table. So I was trying to get away. I wanted to get away from the table so no one could see my boner. And I was like, oh, my stomach hurts. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. And then I hunched over and I walked into the other room, but LeSandra followed me. And she was like saying stuff like, I felt that wild hog in your pants with my big toe. If you got some change in your pocket, you should let me crank it. And I was like, LeSandra, I've never had a hog in my pants. That's just gross. And then she said, let me show you something. And she pulled out this pumpkin bucket. And it was full of change. And she actually left it here. It's right here. It's really full of change. Like it's got a lot. Probably got it through there full. And she said that's what she's made the past 42 months doing what she does out on the street. And she's saving up to make her coochie tighter. Or something like that. I don't know what a coochie is and if they're tighter or looser or like mashed potatoes or something. I don't know. But I was just trying to get back to the basement really. Because I felt my berry juice about to erupt from my granny blaster. But she followed me into the basement. And she kept trying to grab my ding-ding. And she just ripped my pants off and she put it in her mouth. And she scratched it all up with her raggedy, jagged teeth. And then she bent over and she said to stick it in her honey hole. And I was confused because there was 2 holes. And neither of them smelled like honey. And neither of them had honey either. So I asked her for help and she put it in one of the holes back there. I'm not sure which one it was. And she told me to clap her cheeks. So I'm grabbing her butt cheeks and pushing them together, trying to make them clap. And she called me a dumbass. She said to stick my berry boner in her as hard as I could for as many times as I could. And that's what I did. But her backshot wind smelled like the bathroom after Grandma took a big poop and it was mixed with stinky roadkill. And it made me throw up on her back and paint her walls with my berry juice all at the same time. And she called me a sick bastard. And then she was like, help me up the stairs, because I had to help her upstairs, and she was calling me the crippler after I walloped her wop. And I don't know what that means, but overall, I think this is why you should not get a boner around LeSandra. It's just really dangerous and people can get hurt. And it stinks really bad. Anyways, I'm Barry. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.